Hey everyone, welcome to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 6th of October, 2025, and in this video, I want to let you know the United States Mint has finally added the fourth installment out of 5 for the best of the Mint numismatic products. We have the 1804 silver dollar, but it's not in silver. It's going to be a gold dollar, and it looks amazing. I really like it. However, the companion metal, I'm kind of on the fence with. I'm not really sure if I like it or I love it I'm indifferent or just dislike it altogether. Now, before any of that, though, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a really big number. You can look it up on the Google machine. It's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. And also, we are having the Monday Jewelry Beaded Bracelet bin. And that we lowered the prices on there. I think they're like, well, we definitely lowered the prices. I forget what it was. But anyway, let's get over to moneymetals.com. I can show you where those live spot prices are just breaking new records. It's incredible. So gold is up 58.35 to 39.58. Nope, it's up 56.90 now to 39.5670. Silver up 64 cents to 48.82. Platinum up 11.05 to 16.28.85. Palladium up 9.10 to 12.91.65. And Dr. Copper's the only one in red this morning. However, it's still above that $5 threshold at 5.05 per pound. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $7.39 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They ask that you pay $56.21. Can you say $60 American Silver Eagle bullion coin soon? Yowza, that is incredible. Now the buyback that's still happening over here, like over the weekend, it was actually lower, 48.02 than the spot price. Can you dig it? 80 cents difference. Can you dig it? Usually we're like at $1.20 more, not under. Now, next stop's going to be the United States Mint's 250th countdown to America's 250th anniversary page under Home, Shop Coins, Semiquincentennial Coins and Metals. It says here, America's Semiquincentennial, celebrate our nation's 250th anniversary, follow the United States Mint, and be the first to know about upcoming coins and metals. Now, this is a one-year only thing, folks. This is one and done, like that Washington crossing the Delaware quarter. A bold new look for America's coins and metals. So on Independence Day 2025, that's July 4th to you and me, the U.S. Mint proudly began the official countdown to the 2026 semiquincentennial, or semi-Q, whatever you prefer, 250 years of the United States of America. To celebrate the nation's semiquincentennial, the United States Mint will be making changes to most of our circulating coins as authorized by the Circulating Collectible Coin Redesign Act of 2020, signed into law on January 13, 2021 by President Donald Trump. These coins commemorate 250 years of American liberty, reflecting our country's founding principles and honoring our nation's history. We anticipate that the final designs will be shared with the public later this year. We've already got the Merktime, Standing Liberty, the Walking Liberty. We're just now waiting on, we got this one this morning. That's the Draped bust. And then we're waiting on that St. Gaudens. All right, so here we go. 2026 Best of the Mint Numismatic Products. Last year, the U.S. Mint engaged Americans through a public input survey to vote for their favorite historic coins struck throughout our nation's history. And if you were a viewer of this channel, you were given the opportunity to vote on this. So kudos to you all for picking these wonderful coins that the United States Mint has selected from our choices. The 5 top-rated coins were reviewed and recommended by the CCAC, that's the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee, and the U.S. Commission of Fine Arts, that's the CFA, with the final selections approved by the Secretary of the Treasury. All right. In addition to releasing newly designed circulating coins in 2026, the U.S. Mint will issue 5 special Best of the Mint numismatic coin and metal sets as part of this journey through history. And here's my question. Are all 5 of these coins going to be in one set? 5 gold coins in one set? Is that going to be like a $20,000 set? I don't even know. And then it begs the same question for the silver metals, right? Are they going to have like a presentation box that you can buy on your own and then buy each individual silver companion metal on its own individually? Or is it going to be a set as well? I mean, if there's 5 individual silver ounce metals, what's that going to be, like $1,000, $600? And you know, by the time this 2026 Best of the Mint products come around, if we keep seeing gold and silver prices this high, well, it's going to be a very expensive set, no doubt about it. All right, it says here, these special 5 sets, these 5 special sets will include 24-karat 4/9 fine gold coins reissued as faithful representations of the historic designs with the original dates of issue to acknowledge each coin's place in history. The coins will also bear a special semiquincentennial Liberty Bell privy mark with the numeral 250 inside of it. Each coin will also have a 1-ounce silver companion medal featuring new and modern interpretations of those designs. I think that's what they really ought to say there. Interpretations of those designs inspired right there. Same thing, I guess. They're inspired by the 24 karat gold coins. Stay tuned as we plan to reveal one new design in our 2026 Best of the Mint series each month starting July 4th, 2025. Now, the next one is going to be on November 4th. I believe that is a Tuesday of next month. Note, product images below are not actually for actual photography and may not represent the actual size or proportion of that coin. Okay, here we go. So it says here gold coin Avers, 1804, silver dollar, but it is in gold. Silver is in gold. All right, that makes sense. Sure enough, entire books have been written about this historic rarity. One of the most legendary U.S. coins, the 1804 silver dollars, were first minted in 1834. What? 30 years later? Come on, what's going on there? All right, for special diplomatic proof sets, I think they were going to Siam, which is currently Thailand today. Let's see here. Special diplomatic proof set coins. Only 8 are known to exist from the first strike with the first reversed die. 7 were minted in the late 1850s from second strike with the second reversed die. The coin earned its name by repurposing the draped bust dollar designs that were last used in 1803 to strike the 1804 dated coins. The obverse depicts a draped bust of Liberty facing right, flanked by 13 stars with long hair bound by a ribbon. So you got the 7 there, 6 there, Liberty at the top, 1804. And what's interesting here is you remember the flowing hair. They kind of tried to make everything kind of even Steven on those. Now let's look at the reverse of this particular dollar. The reverse features a heraldic eagle design that we're pretty familiar with that if you know the Type 1 American Silver Eagle. It's got the shield, the stars, the stripes, 13 stars there. You got the clouds above the stars. You got the arrows, and you've got the olive branch right there, right? The reverse features a heraldic design showing an eagle with raised wings bearing the United States shield upon its breast, holding a scroll inscribed with E pluribus unum. Right there, holding right there. There's the scroll. Now the eagle carries 13 arrows in its right talon and an olive branch in its left under the clouds and 13 stars. The inscription United States of America encircles the coin. And I think let's just keep it on there. And blammo. This is the 1804 silver dollar companion medal, created as a companion to the legendary 1804 silver dollar. This 1-ounce silver medal draws inspiration from the coin's elegant design. Inspiration. It's been inspired, right? So it's not exact duplicate, right, of the coin's elegant design and historic diplomatic mission it served. Flowing ribbon-like hair on the obverse echoes Liberty's styling on the original, while arc clouds from the classic reverse reappear right there as a braided motif. The clouds right there, encircling Liberty's head and the globe. There you go, symbolizing the dollar's international journey and lasting legacy. So let's go ahead and get a better idea of what's going on here. We'll go to that. Bam! Whoops, a little too much there. All right, this is the 250th right there. That's the Liberty Bell with 250 right there. You've got the 7 stars, the 6 here. You got the Liberty at the top. You've got the draped hair, and then you got the 1804 with the bust action going. And what is a bust, right? I think there's a couple words we can bring out here. This is the Google machine. What is a bust? It's a sculpture of a person's head, shoulders, and chest, or number 2, a woman's chest as measured around her breasts. There you go. So that's what they're talking about. Is probably just the head, the neck, and the shoulders there. All right, now let's go to the other one here, and you got the United States of America. You got the clouds there, the 13 stars right there, the E pluribus unum. You got the wings, the heraldic eagle, United States. You've got the arrows. You've got the olive branch there. Now here's the companion medal, and I don't know, if this is. I don't know if this is my least favorite. I'm just kind of, yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it looks like the eagle has got the earth in its clutches and its talons there. And then there's some really funky clouds around that earth. I'm not sure I'm feeling that too much. Yeah, United States of America, Liberty 2026. And it's got here the 7 and plus the 6 stars. And could it have been, if we draw a line across here like this with the Y and Liberty, yeah, they could have brought this over a little bit further. I may have OCD, and so maybe I need to have it more, uniformed and maybe have a little more symmetry in there. But I do dig the sun there in the background. I think that was a good start. But the earth with the clouds, yeah, it's like cotton candy around the globe. I'm not sure about that. I'm not really feeling that one too much, but I really do enjoy the other companion medals. I think that is absolutely stellar. It is a beautiful design right there. as well as this one here. This is amazing. Yeah, look at that. I love that. And then you've got the first one, which is that Merc Dime right there with the shanty town right there. A lot of imagery, a lot of symbolism going on here. Way more, it seems like, than some of the other ones here. And that was the first one actually, I guess, showcased by the United States Mint. So that's pretty cool. What do you think, folks? Are you really happy with this new design for the companion medal? Are you satisfied with the gold coin here? That's a silver dollar. And what about you know, the design here? And it's pretty cool, actually, the way they fit that 250 privy mark on there, because this is a fairly busy coin. They didn't have a whole lot of room. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, I wanted to share this with you. This is from, I think, Coin Week, and this is by Charles Morgan, dated October 3rd, just 3 days ago. It says, Coin Design Committee to discuss 2027 American Liberty candidates in public video conference. I can't wait for that. I will listen to that one the whole time, because that's when we're going to get the designs for the new American Liberty gold coin and silver medals. It says here, the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee, that's CCAC, you and me, the body that advises the Secretary of the Treasury on the themes and designs of U.S. coinage and medals, will convene a public meeting via video teleconference Tuesday, October 21st, 2025, from 1 to 3 p.m. That's actually a shorter meeting than they typically have, it seems like. Sometimes they seem to go on forever. Key agenda items. Here we go. The meeting's primary focus will review and discuss, all right, candidate designs for the 2027 American Liberty coin and medal. It's gold coin and silver medal, right? This series, which features reinterpretations of the classic figure of liberty, is a key focus for both numismatics and the public. The committee has also slated to approve the fiscal year 2025 CAC annual budget. And it would be great to get all those CAC people, well, at least a few of them out of there, I would think. I think their term is over, but that's just my opinion. That's how I feel about that. I don't know. Some of the things they've recommended here in the past have been kind of, yeah, nice try, but not. It didn't fly, right? I mean, think of all the some of the American Women Quarter designs that they chose that were like, well, they didn't sell out. And if they were beautiful designs, regardless of who they were, they would have sold out, no doubt about it. That's the way I feel. It says interested members of the public can live stream the proceedings in the United States official YouTube channel. And there's a link in the right there. Viewers should look for the October 21st, 2025 icon under the live tab on that specified day, while the remote access is for observation only, which kind of actually is not too cool. We should be able to have input there and have our comments read by them. I think that would be like, they could just pick out some of the best comments, right? Because we're all in, it's still for the people, isn't it? While the remote access is for observation only, the public can still contribute by submitting matters for the CCA's consideration via email. Yeah, are they going to read it out loud if we do? Wouldn't that be nice? For the latest updates on the meeting and times access, citizens are advised to call the CCAC hotline at this number here. And that's the CCAC's role and accessibility and contact. There it is, folks. Now I got one last thing I wanted to share with you. I do believe it is. Now, I went over the shipping yesterday. Now I'm going to do the return policy. So that's the shipping. We talked about that yesterday. A lot of people's eyes were opened by that particular information. So here we go. This is the return policy. So if you're dissatisfied with your purchase, and a lot of people are this year, no doubt about it, with those milk spots and toning, if you're dissatisfied with your purchase for any reason within 7 days of receiving your product, you can return the product for a refund. A prepaid label can be generated through your account. To return your product, visit your order history and initiate a return online, or you can contact our help center. Please send all return orders to the following address, and that is in Irving, Texas. The U.S. Mint is not responsible for lost returns. Yeah, just like they're not responsible for lost coins when they send it out to you, right? And they don't even insure it. Think about that. We will not accept partial returns or issue partial refunds. For example, if you receive a coin set and one is an unacceptable, you got to return the entire set to receive a refund. Yeah, it's not onesie, twosies, picks and choosies. Not at all. The order pack slip is required for all returns. U.S. Mint reserves the right to limit or refuse a return, charge a fee for excessive returns, or suspend a customer account with a pattern of excessive returns. And I think Costco does that, don't they? Where if you just return too many things in a given year, they're like, yeah, we can't hang out with you anymore because you're just a pain, right? For further information about returns or refunds, visit our help center. And I don't think... I don't know. I just think if the Mint actually made high quality items consistently, there wouldn't be any reason for excessive returns. Now, if there are, and the Mint makes quality products, everything a Proof 70 or an MS 69 or 70, you probably wouldn't have excessive returns except for a few folks, right? For further information about returns or refunds, visit the Help Center here. Certificate of non-receipt. If you did not, okay, here we go. This is a big one right here. All right, if your order did not arrive or arrived with missing products, please fill out and return the certificate of non-receipt (CNR) within 30 calendar days after the order shipment date. Within 30 days, when we receive your CNR, we will review your claim and provide resolution within 6 weeks. Please send a completed CNR to the email address, mailing address, or fax number. What if you order, like, let's say you order 2 congratulations sets and they send you 3? Are you going to have to fill out something like this? Or are you going to be, nope, don't tell anybody. I scored, I got over on them, I win. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Now let's go to the plus ones. I've yammered for way too long. This is about compassion. I think it's from Matthew 5:7 and Shabbat 151b. It says here, when a man has compassion for others, the Lord has compassion for him. Now, this passage, I believe, encourages us to show compassion. And showing compassion is one thing, but having compassion and doing something about it is completely different, or at least closely related, but not exact, as it reflects the Lord's own nature and can lead to experiencing his compassion. And now it says here, and I've just added this today, this morning here from the AI action. Compassion is the feeling of deep concern and sympathy for another's suffering, coupled with a strong desire to alleviate that suffering. It involves understanding another's pain, that's empathy, and being motivated to help relieve it. While related to empathy, feeling what other feels, compassion as an active component of wanting to act and provide support. Compassion is empathy accompanied by a motivating desire to help and alleviate that suffering. In essence, compassion is a more active and action-oriented form of empathy. There it is, folks. You ever drive by, getting off the highway, the freeway, and some dude's sitting there on the side of the road asking for money? Yeah, I have a little kit that I keep in the car for homeless people. Some water because it's hot outside here in Florida. Maybe a little snack bar with some, a granola bar, something like that. It kind of helps alleviate the suffering, makes life a little bit easier. And maybe you do that too. Let me know in the comments below if you actually have a little kit for homeless people in your car, so you could kind of, because let me tell you, man, some guys are just really actually dangerous. They'll walk through traffic, as it's going through there, and you're like, oh my gosh, just be careful. Right, so let's go to the 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is Led Zeppelin, Heartbreaker, Living Loving Maid, She's Just a Woman. And that is out to our, right here. That's right. She's just a woman. That's it right there. Now, that has been an awesome episode here today. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. Please sub the channel if you're new here. Please comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the new modern interpretation of the Draped Bust companion silver medal, what you think about the Draped Bust gold coin. And let's see what else. I think that's it. Oh, yeah. Membership is $1.99 a month. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee or inexpensive cup of coffee. These people are doing it here. They're helping support the channel and just in ways that helps me get these videos out each and every single morning. So if you dig it, come on by every morning and, have your cup of coffee with me here in the morning. Also doing a live stream. And like I said, we did lower the prices on these. I do believe it is going to be, I think, I don't even know that. I think it was 2 for 25, 1 for 15 or something like that. Yeah, I think it's 1 for 15, 2 for 25 now. Either way, hope to see you there. Just even if not just to support the channel, we are trying to raise some fundage for my son's, get him his first car. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Stacker out.